Meanwhile, John took the opportunity to search the dead driver's pockets for the keys. He found them, but at that moment, the driver turned into a zombie and began chasing them too. The group sprinted back to the car, starting it up and speeding away from the gas station. Thankfully, nobody else had been bitten. They were relieved to have survived, but their joy was short-lived. A zombie appeared in the middle of the road, and John, panicking, failed to avoid it. They hit the zombie and crashed, knocking everyone unconscious. The first to wake was the boxer, who began waking the others. John came to only to discover that the person next to him had died, reducing their group to 5. They mourned the loss, but quickly noticed more zombies nearby. Spotting a supermarket ahead, they decided to take shelter there and grab food. With one girl's leg injured, the boxer carried her on her back. They made it inside just in time, locking the doors. Suddenly, something grabbed the football player's leg. He thought it was a zombie, screamed, and collapsed in fear. But it turned out to be a woman, an employee of the store, who told them the place wasn't safe and urged them to get to the staff office. However, the office staff refused to open the door for her, so the group stepped in to vouch for her, assuring the staff they weren't infected. Recognizing them as famous people, the staff allowed them in. Now their group numbered 10. They introduced themselves, each sharing their story of how they ended up there. Despite their different backgrounds, they all shared the same goal: survive and escape the zombie threat. But then they noticed blood on John's face. Fear spread through the group, thinking he was infected. A doctor among them examined him and reassured them, no bites, he was fine. Soon after, they checked the security cameras and saw that there was plenty of food in the supermarket. They decided to send someone to get it, and 2 high school athletes volunteered, as they were part of the sports team. They agreed to watch the surroundings through the security cameras, and if they saw zombies approaching, they would trigger the alarm. The mission began. The 2 high school students stepped out, carrying a large box to fill with everything they might need. The plan was going smoothly. They successfully gathered plenty of food, supplies, and enough resources to last them for a long time. They were getting ready to return to the office when disaster struck. The box tore open and everything spilled onto the floor. The loud noise caught the zombies' attention. Hearing the sound, the zombies rushed toward them. The terrified store employees triggered the warning alarm, but the students couldn't escape in time. One was caught and torn apart by the horde. The second student panicked and ran for his life, but in his fear, he tripped and fell. The zombies swarmed him, and just like his friend, he was devoured on the spot. Shocked and horrified, the group inside the office realized their lives were in serious danger. They regrouped to think of another plan. Among them was a soldier, the strongest and most capable of the group, who decided to risk his life and go out himself. The football player volunteered to accompany him, as he was also fast and agile, able to outrun zombies if needed. Everyone admired their courage, urging them to be careful. The 2 set out, moving cautiously, passing by the bodies of the students who had died, fearful they might turn into zombies. They continued until they reached the food storage area. They split up. The football player went to get a shopping cart and bags to carry the food, while the soldier went to grab bottled water. But the noise alerted the zombies, who began heading straight for the soldier. He rushed back toward the office, but realized the football player hadn't returned yet. Determined to help him, he made loud noises to lure the zombies away. Unfortunately, one of the zombies caught sight of the football player and began chasing him. The football player ran desperately, but in the chaos, his bags fell to the ground. The zombies noticed and closed in on him. Everyone feared it was the end. But like a cat with 9 lives, he managed to escape and regroup with the soldier. The 2 returned to the office carrying the water and some bags, but they still didn't have enough food. They devised another plan. The injured girl would hide inside a shopping cart with a large box placed on top to conceal her. Her job would be to make noises to lure the zombies toward her, giving the others a chance to collect supplies. At first, she was scared and hesitant, but feeling like a burden on the group, she reluctantly agreed. She wanted to help in any way she could. A foreign guy offered to go with her, reassuring her not to be afraid. She replied, "Fine, let's go." But he led her the wrong way, drawing the zombies' attention. Panicking, he abandoned her, running back to the office in tears. Meanwhile, the girl remained trapped in the cart, surrounded by zombies, terrified and unsure what to do. The boxer decided she had to save the girl. She gathered a small group to help. Among them was a brave young man who risked his life by making loud noises to draw the zombies toward him. This gave the rest of the group the chance to grab the food they needed and rescue the girl. Unfortunately, during the escape, the brave young man slipped and fell,